Alright guys, BLM here. We're back with what will probably be the final part of the Assassin's Creed Unity Let's Play. And we're at the final mission. We kind of had to finagle our way through some 40-minute episodes or so to get to this point, but we're here. Final mission, part 16, not too bad. Shaved about 3 episodes off of last time, though I think overall, in terms of overall time, probably only about an hour at the end of the day, but still, whatever. We gotta buy some potions for this final mission. I talked about this earlier, how I didn't want to buy potions because they're ridiculously expensive, but we're kind of in a situation where we should. So let's just do it. I mean, we have no money left. We have 31 francs left after this, which is ridiculous. Something else I noticed, though, we do have... I picked the wrong thing. We have some skills that we can get. What should we get, though? Because, I mean, we should get this. I guess that and lockpicking, I mean, those are the only things that are left that are worth getting. Or maybe we just get stun grenades. I mean, we're not really going to use them. But yeah, they're more useful for this final mission, at least. So yeah, let's do that. Stun grenades. Let's do money pouch, I guess. Again, I'm never going to use it, but why not? And I don't think we have anything else that's left. That's only 2. Oh, I should have done this. I'm a fucking idiot. I regret that. I should have done iron skin. Why didn't I? I'm a fucking idiot. Oh well, whatever. That was a big mistake, though. I should have gotten iron skin. That would have helped us out a lot more than ground execution or anything. But it is what it is. We'll see how we can get through it. So yeah. Actually, damn it, that was actually a big mistake. Because again, this mission, it can be tough. It really is determined on if you can get away from the shooters quick enough. Or if you just not get detected, I guess. That's also probably a really good thing. Yeah, this final mission's like kind of it's weird because it's like sometimes I have like so much difficulty with it and it's complete bullshit. But then there's other times where I get it on the first try. So it's like, it's kind of a weird thing. It is probably, again, I do think the Festival of Supreme Being is the tougher mission. But it's definitely the second toughest mission in the game. I feel like it's a very high variance one too, as I said. Like it's really going to be determined on whether you get detected or not. Once you get detected, you're fucked. But if you're somehow able to get to the top of the tower without being detected, then you're in a good spot. But here we are. So yeah, what we have to do with this mission is, this is the fort from the beginning of the game, or the temple from the beginning of the game, whatever. Again, it's so dumb that this is actually called just temple. That's it. It's not even like even if it was called like the Grand Temple or something like that, like the even the big temple, something dumb, like anything but just temple. Like it's so dumb that like Robespierre's like, he gets asked like, oh, where's Germain? He just writes temple. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, temple, yeah, we know that, yeah, temple, yeah, that temple, and it's so fucking dumb. Whatever, let's go. So yeah, through this the shame about this is that after this mission we get the Sword of Eden and the Master Assassin outfit. Which is a shame that we get it after we finish the game, because again, the Master Assassin outfit's probably the best outfit in the game, and the Sword of Eden is the best sword in the game. But whatever.
I'm not sure that's...
Less chance we both get caught that way.
I suppose that's true.
We'll rendezvous inside. If you get a shot at Germain, you take it.
Okay. Sucks that we're going to be finishing the game with this dumb fucking mask on, but whatever. I can't believe we fucking wasted the opportunity to get iron skin. I can't believe that. But it is what it is. It would be nice if this game had a manual save function or something, but obviously it doesn't, so. Oh, that's something that's cool. I believe, Odyssey does have a manual save function.
Germain built himself quite a fortress.
That's good.
Can't see any weak spots.
So there is a path that we're probably going to take. That probably is the best path to go through and minimizes your risk of getting detected, but it still involves a lot of luck, and that was some bullshit. What the fuck was that? It's so weird in this game too, where it's like the free run up and down system like usually keeps you from falling to your death. Like it really, like I mean that's kind of the reason for it, is like it makes it so you have to pick go up or go down. So it's like you can't most of the times you can't really just jump off a building or anything. But it's like sometimes it just randomly lets you do it. And it's like, it's really weird why, like when, like obviously the parkour up and down system is supposed to avoid that, but whatever. So, as I said, the path that we have got to take is going to involve some luck. But, this isn't bad so far. Yeesh. Oh my god, this might actually be pretty good. This is actually really good. This is really good if we can get at the top. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This is really good. We're good. For this beginning section. The path is go to this building. Jump to that. Go up. Climb on there. Tower. Up there. That's it. You're good. Obviously there's guards here though. Okay. Perfect. There's another guard over here that we will... Oh, there's two. Shit. I didn't realize there were two. Should we even deal with them? I feel like we've got to, right? Okay, perfect. No! Ah, no, they're all after me now. Shit. We almost had that perfectly. No! Oh my god! We had it! We fucking had it! Actually, we might not be screwed though. For some reason they stopped chasing me. Okay, fine. That's good too. Fine. That works.
Hold a moment, citizen.
Now what would be annoying is if the game crashes like it did last time I played the game. Praying to God it doesn't. So for some reason they're not shooting their guns yet. No! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit, we made it, we made it, we made it, we made it. Holy fuck. We made it first shot. Alright, Sword of Eden.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I love that reaction too. It's like it takes him a second to think, oh, what the fuck? Alright. Perfect. Again, hopefully the game doesn't crash because we actually got that in the first shot. Which actually is kind of worrying for how quickly we might get through this. But we'll see. Okay. So now what we need to do is to head down. And run through here. Okay. We got detected, but it's not bad. There we go. Perfect. Oh my god, we actually got it. Please do not crash. Again, this is the worst case scenario for crashing the game, because the reason why the game probably crashes down here, because this is where the game crashed last time I had it, was because so many guards were chasing after me that it was like trying to load all that shit at once, and it fucking crashed. But it looks like we got it. Oh my god, we got it. Holy shit, we did this way too quick though. We're only 8 minutes into the episode. Oh fuck. 9 minutes now, but oh, we got it though. We're gonna end up finishing the game in under 20 minutes, I think. I don't know. Actually, it varies, I guess, but there's definitely the possibility of doing so.
Please.
Was Elder Lasser as well?
This is quite the reunion. Stay hidden. Keep him talking.
Okay. Final boss battle.
Did you think this day would never come? That because François de Lasser had no chance to avenge him, that your crime would go unanswered?
Revenge, is it? Your vision is as narrow.
Which again, you need a lot of potions for this. Okay, and we're good.
Revenge! Oh, your vision is as narrow as your father's.
Your
Do you think yourself safe in your shadows? Hello, assassin.
No, okay, I fucked that up. I really fucked that up. I thought we could throw a smoke bomb, and then like it would just, but no, that didn't work. Okay. Well, again, we're gonna finish this much quicker than I thought we would. But let's go. We can do it. Be done with Unity. Then next up is those other games, Syndicate and Origins.
That because Francois de la Serre had no sons to avenge him, that your crime would go unanswered?
Well, fuck. No! What the fuck? 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 Go into what the fuck was that? Really? What the fuck was that? I fucking pushed it to go into cover and still it fucking free runs up. Like really, I wasn't even fucking holding R1 at the point. What the fuck? Or R2, whatever fuck it is. God damn it. Which again is I think that's a fundamental problem. The fact that a button very much utilized for stealth is also the same button as the free running button. Like the free running button, the only difference between free running and covering is the push of R2, which means that obviously the game can be confused of. Well, I mean, actually. There we go. One more time. The thing is, even if he's shooting at us, as long as we have potions, we should be good. Like this. Go in the cover. Okay. How many more do we have?
You want to talk? How wide a vision was your grab?
I love that she's just walking around, like not even caring. Oh shit. No, 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 we got it. Finished it. We'd use all the potions, but still, fuck. We got it, we're done with the game. And there's one more, like, dumb thing, but whatever.
I'm stuck.
Oh, it's pouring outside. Holy shit, I did not even notice that until right now.
He's getting away.
Wait, I'm almost free.
I can take him.
No, you can't. Not alone. Wait for me.
I'm sorry.
Thank God his face is going through the collar, but whatever. Which again, I mean, again, at least he's an idiot, but whatever. Alright, this is the last thing of gameplay. Actually, no, is it? I think we do also push the button to assassinate him too, don't we? So I guess there is one more thing of gameplay. Yeah, we got through this way too quick, actually. But it is what it is. All right. Die, fucker. Okay.
Bravo. You've slain the villain. That is how you cast this little morality play in your mind, isn't it? Oh, I'm not really here. Not really there either. At the moment, I'm bleeding out in the floor of the temple. But it seems the Father of Understanding has seen fit to give us this time to talk. A particular favorite of mine. I did not understand the visions that haunted my mind, you see. Great tower.
Again, I don't love the way they do these. I wish they just gave them straight up confessionals, but...
And I found this place.
I mean, this is pretty much a confessional list, though. But I mean, like, I feel like for all these other characters, I feel like that would have made the those other characters definitely feel more realized if they gave them confessionals. But whatever.
And I've been chosen to purge the order of decadence and corruption that has set in like rot, to wash the world clean and restore to the truth the Father of Understanding intended.
That seems to have gone over well.
Prophets are seldom appreciated in their own time. Exiled in the basement forced me to reevaluate my strategy.
I don't even know that. Ubisoft's actually doing
my purpose.
an Odyssey launch event, and one of the colleges it's going to is my college for some reason. I mean, it's going to 46 colleges around the world, 3 in my state, and one of them's mine. So that's strange.
A brief taste of chaos will remind them why they crave obedience. Here's we part ways here. Think on this. The march of progress is slow, but it is inevitable as a glacier. All you've accomplished is to delay the inevitable. One death cannot stop the tide. Perhaps it'll not be my hand that shepherds mankind back to its proper place. But it will be someone's. Think on this when you remember her.
I really wish he didn't have that fucking mask on, but whatever. Okay, okay, well. Obviously, we'll finish up the game here. But yeah, I'm looking at a Reddit thread of where would you rank Casey as a winner? And some of these answers are kind of irritating, to be honest. But I'll talk about it. Everyone's saying middle tier, but the fact that a lot of people are saying upper middle tier is what's really irritating me. I'll get to it later. The more and more time that's gone on since Casey's won, I mean, she won yesterday. But the more I've thought about it, the more it does fucking irritate me. Especially with all this glorification of her game is what really irritates me. But we'll talk about it.
Is forbidden to us.
I do love the speech.
Once I thought that meant we were free to do as we would, to pursue our ideals no matter the cost. I understand now. Not a grant of permission, the creed is a warning. Ideals too easily give way to dogma. Dogma becomes fanaticism.
Yeah, I love that line, by the way.
No
Again, we've been through Unity now, and I talked about how Unity didn't really have any great lines, like not any super quotable lines. But I do really love this speech, though. It's not super quotable, but it is really cool. I really do enjoy it.
Our obsessions. Only we can decide whether the road we walk carries too high a toll.
See, they were only 26.
We believe ourselves redeemers, avengers, saviors. We make war on those who oppose us, and they in turn make war on us. We dream of leaving our stamp upon the world. Even as we give our lives in a conflict that will be recorded in no history book. All that we do, all that we are, begins and ends with ourselves.
There we go. I just love how bullshit this ending is. It's such bullshit. I mean, this right here I'm talking about. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Like, it really blows my mind that this is the end. Like, of an Assassin's Creed game. Where a modern day has always been part of Assassin's Creed. Like, even Origins, even these other games that have very minimal modern day, there's at least still some modern day. But this modern day is literally us getting Bishop telling us, say, hey, you should go look into this shit. And then at the end she said, okay, we didn't need you to look at this shit. It was all a waste of time. Moving on. It's so fucking dumb. I remember when I first watched this, I got so fucking angry when the fucking credits came up. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's really fucking it? I was like, fuck! No, I legitimately got really fucking upset, though. Because this is such a waste of a modern day. This is something I do want to see. I want to see who is the writer of this, because I literally cannot think of who the writer is.
Don't believe her.
Yeah, this is so dumb.
Who won this fight 2 centuries before it started? Well done, kid.
Yeah, well done for finding out
Stargo
nothing.
will bother searching the catacombs for Germain's body. The bones are going to be too damaged, too decayed. We're in the clear at this stage.
Was it Alex Amancio?
Until
Oh, that's Story. Okay. Oh, it's still Alex Amancio. Okay. Darby helped out. I didn't know that. Yeah, but yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, and Jeffrey Yallum helped out because he also wrote Dead Kings. That's not okay. I didn't know Alex Amancio wrote it too. That's interesting. I feel bad for Alex Amancio. I mean, it really he really got screwed. I mean, when it comes to yeah, I mean, he pretty much got screwed when it comes to Unity. I mean, he also was the creative director of Revelations. Obviously, that was fine. What's so weird to me, though, is that I believe he joined Unity's production towards the end, kind of like in the middle towards the end. Because Revelations was in development from 2010, 2011, right? Which was at the same time when Unity started. And I don't think he joined Unity until 2012 or something. And yeah, I mean, he really got screwed out of with what happened with Unity, where Ubisoft pressured him to release the game and everything. I mean, again, Unity was supposedly such a clusterfuck in production. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Alex Amancio doesn't work at Ubisoft anymore, I don't believe. I'll be shocked if he does. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So was he the lead writer on it, though? I really want to know. I mean, it said it, his name was first there. Yeah, I'm reading the production on this game. Alright, Travis Stout is the main writer for the game. So, okay, it wasn't Alex Amancio that was the main writer. It was Travis Stout. Who I actually don't... I've heard the name before, but I just didn't know what from. So, I mean, that's pretty much all he's done with Assassin's Creed, though, is write Unity. So, there's that. Which, I mean, Unity, I mean, I know a lot... Okay, well, we could skip this, so let's do... I know a lot of people have problems with Unity's narrative, but I overall do enjoy it. I mean, I really, I think a lot of the basis around whether you're gonna enjoy the story or not is around Elise, And I personally like Elise. I know a lot of people don't, and I think a lot of the people that don't like Elise don't end up liking the story. So I think that's really what it comes down to. And obviously the modern day sucks. So yeah. Yeah, for the most part, I really like the soundtrack of Unity. I mean, this song's kind of like meh, but I love the theme. I adore the theme, and yeah, I really, it's a lot of depressing music for me else I like, but either way. Alright, yeah, let's just skip through this. Wait, how much? Or can we just like literally skip it? Oh, we could. Okay. So yeah, and also the one of the composers of this game, I believe the main composer was like Chris Tilton or something, Tilton, something like that. But one of the people that also worked on it was Sarah I forgot her name, but whoever it was, who eventually did the score for Origins, which is another one of my favorite soundtracks in the series. Again, I think if I'm rating the soundtracks, I think it's Revelations 1, I think probably Unity 2, and then probably Origins 3. Though to be honest, actually Origins could be number 2. I think it's back and forth between those two, and then I think you got probably, I think after that's kind of tough. I don't know, I think Black Flag. Actually, to be honest, Black Flag might be a bit higher than I'm giving it credit for. And then probably what, 2, and then Rogue, and then I don't know. It's actually tough after that. I know the bottom is Syndicate for me. Again, I know Syndicate's a well-made, like the soundtrack's well-made and everything, but it's not for me. Like I get why. Actually, Syndicate's actually, I believe, one of the most beloved soundtracks. But again, it's just not for me. All right, so actually we're at 27 minutes. So actually we didn't end up finishing this too quickly. Okay, but yeah, this is what I want to talk. I guess I might as well talk about it since we're here. Yeah, I was reading a Reddit thread. A lot of people are like about Casey and rating her win, and people are saying, oh, upper middle tier and everything. And it's like, for me, and like a lot of people are glorifying Casey's game, saying that oh, Casey and Tyler, both those deserving winners and everything. It's like, I just feel like Casey's game is just so much weaker than Tyler's. Because Casey's game is solely reliant on whether Tyler wanted to take her to the end or not. And because he did, she ends up winning the game. There's so many, because she's such a loyal person that whoever she decides, like whoever she gives her loyalty to at the very beginning of the game, that's going to determine the rest of her game. She got extremely lucky that the person that she ended up aligning with was the person that dominated the game. So a lot of these people that are saying like, oh, Tyler and Casey, both of them deserve to win. It's like, not really. I mean, if you really compare, I mean, yeah, they deserve to win in the sense that she won. She did win the game. She played the best game for this individual season. But if we're looking at the grand scheme of Big Brother, it's not even fucking close. I mean, if you're going to rank both of them as players, Tyler's far and ahead above Casey. Casey is, to be honest, probably a very middle-of-the-road player. I mean, to be honest, she's probably slightly above just because most players of Big Brother suck. But she's a very average player in the grand scheme of Big Brother. And like, I mean, like what is the difference? Like, even comparing her to JC, I think JC is a better player than Casey. Even Angela, I think, is probably a better player. Actually, that's getting a bit too far. Actually, but either way, like Casey is. Like, the fact that she got so lucky is the fact, I mean, the fact that, yeah, I mean, she just got so lucky is the thing that really irritates me. Because also the fact that she didn't actually do anything. She never actively sought to do anything. It's like, the thing about her is that she's just such a naturally likable person that if she gets to the end, she wins. I mean, like, to be honest, what's the difference between her and Jordan? I think really her and Jordan are very, very similar winners. The problem with Jordan, obviously, is the fact that with Jordan, she was benefited by certain twists. But I think they're very similar players. I think at the end of the day, I think wherever you put Jordan, you would put Casey. Like, I think they're very similar players. And also, I mean, to be fair, Casey is better in competitions. So in any random season, I think it's more likely. I think it's more likely that Casey wins out. However, I think also the problem is if Casey loses a competition, she goes home more times than I think Jordan does. Because again, Jordan, I think the thing about Jordan is I think she's always guaranteed to be probably top 4 in almost every season that she ever plays. Well, I think Casey is very high variance, where I do think she is very likely to either go home within the first 5 people. I think probably about a fourth of the time. Probably go out around the middle, probably another like 50% of the time, and then probably get out towards the end another like 15% of the time, and probably wins another 10% of the time. Again, I do think she wins in certain situations, but again, it's kind of like it's really tough because I do think but the thing that's also really irritating to me is that the fact that it's like every fucking competition this season was really catered towards her. And because they changed up the competition structure for this season. It was very different than what it is from normal seasons, where this Final Four veto, it was like it was made for Casey. I mean, normally the veto is essentially like very similar to part 2 of the Final 3 HOH, which she just barely beat JC and 100% Angela would have done better than her in. And because, I mean, the thing is, she doesn't know her trivia, and that's usually what the Final Four POV is. And the fact that she ends up getting lucky in the fact that they changed that competition to now being the ball fucking bullshit thing. It's like, that was extremely lucky, and something that hasn't happened in any previous season of Big Brother. So, I mean, when people say that, like, oh, Casey played a great, I mean, yeah, even when people say Casey played a great game, to be honest, it kind of irritates me just because I do think she played a pretty mediocre. I mean, she played a good game. Like, she played a average game. She played a game where people told her what to do and she did those things, and that got her further. Again, if it had been the wrong people, she would have gone home right a fucking way. But just because it's just so happened that those people ended up being the right people, she ends up getting to the end. And again, this had nothing to do with her. That's the thing that's irritating. And also, the thing that even irritates me even more is that I was giving her like some sort of credit because I was thinking, well, maybe she's the one that went up to Tyler and said, hey, Final 2. But it turns out, no! It was fucking Tyler that went up to her and said, hey, let's go to Final 2. Which, again, you can give credit to her in the sense that, hey, Tyler picked her because obviously she had this good vibe. But it's like, that's about it. That's all you can fucking credit her with. And again, people are saying like, oh, veto queen and everything, wins 5 vetoes. I don't give a shit about competition wins. I don't give a shit if you win 5 fucking vetoes. Especially because a lot of the vetoes that she ended up winning were pretty similar. Like, a lot of these competitions that she ended up winning were ball competitions. So I don't know. And obviously she is a football player. Again, I just feel like she got so fucking lucky. And it's so funny to me that all these people are like claiming as if she's like one of the best players ever. Like, it's so strange to me. Oh, it's so funny too that something that is pretty funny is that Dr. Will did an interview with Ica, and like he was trolling Ica, but he was saying, you know what, Casey, she's the second best winner of all time, second to me. She's better than Dan, better than Derek. And it's so funny that like if you read the comments, some people actually think he's serious. It's so funny. But in all seriousness, I mean, yeah, Casey's win it's something. Again, it's better than Josh. At least it's better than Josh's win. But I mean, it's not by much, to be honest, in my opinion. I mean, the thing that Casey's got going for her is obviously that, one, the jury did vote for her, not necessarily against Tyler. Though I still think that Scotty did vote against Tyler. But again, it's his right too. But either way, and I mean, there were no votes anti-Casey. Like, every vote that Tyler got was a pro-Tyler vote. Which, again, so really the game was decided by an anti-Tyler vote, which is more irritating to me. Again, if you get the votes, you get the votes. But obviously, as I said before, in my winner rankings, I will dock you points if you end up winning because of an anti your opponent sort of vote, like because of a quote unquote bitter vote, than a vote for you. Because again, that's very much relying on your opponent messing up more so than you doing something well. which again is it's very luck dependent, really. And to be honest, like the thing is that Casey thought she had won by more, which is funny to me. I mean, obviously she came in there, and also this is another thing. She fucking came in there winning 6-3. She fucking lost Haley's vote. And even then, if it was a fucking, like, if it was like BB fucking 10, she probably loses Fessy's vote by the end of the day too. And even, she probably even loses Bailey's vote by the end of it too. So really, it's like, again, extremely lucky circumstances led to her win. I'm not even just talking about this end game. Like, there's just so much there. Final Four veto. Again, the fact that everything changed up there. If they didn't change up what the fucking veto competition win, Angela wins that veto and she gets fucking sent home. And then Tyler probably wins, to be honest, in that situation. But there's just so many things that I feel like you can point to. Again, a lot of these people that, like, she supposedly had better relationships. Again, this is the thing, another thing that really irritates me. I already talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it again. She keeps on claiming that, oh, her social game was so great. It's like she didn't talk to anyone unless someone fucking told her to talk to them. Like, she literally, like, never talked to Bailey until Tyler told her, hey, we should make a relationship with Bailey. She never talked to Scotty, so much to the point where, like, Scotty, it was so dumb. Again, this is the fucking more irritating thing is Scotty's vote. Like, really, it's the one that irritates me the most. And what also irritates me is his family's online saying, oh, if anyone says Scotty was bitter, I'm going to block you. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? But with Scotty's fucking vote, like, again, like, the thing that's so dumb, they got in an argument earlier in the season about how much Casey didn't know Scotty and how much they never talked, even though Casey was claiming that they talked. And this is the thing that's also irritating, is that Casey keeps on saying, oh, I knew I was getting Scotty's vote. We were really close. No, you weren't. No, you fucking weren't. What the fuck are you talking about? Again, like, fucking irritates me. It really fucking does. Again, this isn't just from a, like, pro-Tyler sort of standpoint. It's more so an anti-Casey sort of standpoint. I just really do not respect her game. Like, it's a game with again, I would have rather had pretty much anyone else, with the exception of Sam, win the game from, like, Final 6 on. Again, I would have rather had Brett win, Angela win, JC win. Tyler win, obviously, over Casey. Obviously, if it's Sam and Casey, I mean, there, you gotta fucking give it to Casey. But it's like, yeah, and I think Casey over, like, any of the Falte people, you gotta give it to Casey. But that's about it. I think out of every single person, out of the people in level 6, I don't think there's a single person you can say Casey. It's so fucking irritating to me. Like, really, it really is that all these people are, like, fucking glorifying her game when really it was just such a lucky win. It's so fucking irritating, but whatever. Again, it's not even like I ever at the bottom of my winner rankings or anything. I ever at fucking 14 out of 20 or whatever. Again, I have her above Josh. I have her above Jordan, Rachel, Dick, and one more. Right? Wait, Dick, Rachel, Jordan, Josh. Yeah, one more. I don't know who, though. Maybe Ian? I don't remember my winner ranking at this point. I do have my computer here. I don't want to bother even looking at it, though. Maybe it's Ian? I don't remember. Maybe. I mean, the thing is, again, Casey had good social relationships when she was forced to make those social relationships. Or when she was told to make those social relationships. She never actively did anything. Like, she very rarely even started conversations with people. Especially, she never started game conversations with people unless they started with her first. Like, oh, fuck off. Like, it's really fucking irritating. Really. Again, like, I mean, even Angela, I think, had a better sense of what was going on within the game than Casey. And again, a lot of the reason why Casey even had a sense of what was going on was because of Tyler. But whatever. It is what it is. Again, I feel like I'm gonna rant about this every fucking time I'm, like, gonna stop recording, because that just so happens to be the time where I start to rant about this, because I did the same thing last episode, or yesterday, I mean. But yeah, I mean, really, I'm just not. I really don't respect Casey's game. Like, I really think that, like, really her game was the most luck dependent out of, especially anyone in this top three, but possibly the entire season. Because the thing is that it's very reliant on who ends up making the alliance with Casey. Like, if she, or, because, I mean, yeah, whoever makes the alliance with Casey, because she never actually actively sought out any alliances. So it's like, again, if fucking Bailey was the first person to come up to Casey and say, hey, final two, there's no fucking way Casey's getting to the fucking end, because she would have stayed loyal to Bailey and got voted out right after her, if not even fucking before her. I mean, actually, probably right after. But either way, like, again, it's very luck dependent, this entire thing. Because again, it really just depends on who she would have picked as, who really went up to her first. And because Tyler went up to her first, she ended up aligning with Tyler, which led her to the end of the game because he controlled the entire game. But yeah, should I stop it now? I've been ranting for what, 13 minutes now? I want to see if there's anything else to talk about. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I'm not that tired. It's not that late right now. But I don't really want to start the Syndicate Let's Play. Yeah, it's 11:32. And I don't really want to start the Syndicate Let's Play tonight. I do have to get up pretty early tomorrow. So it's probably just better if I stop recording here. But I mean, again, I might as well talk for a little bit more. I'm not tired or anything. I don't know. I mean, like, really, I think, again, Casey, like, it's such a shame that this season is going to be, I feel like, again, it's such a shame that level 6 now, like, I mean, level 6, obviously, I think is one of the best alliances in Big Brother history. Is it better than the Brigade and some other ones? I don't know. Probably not. But I do think it's easily within the top 5. But the fact that the person that wins out of this alliance is Casey, the person who probably had the least to do with the success of the alliance, I think that's the biggest shame. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Again, I mean, she actively made bad moves. Again, she could have guaranteed a win at Final Four. I mean, again, like, her best move at Final Four with that veto was to vote out Tyler, because that guarantees her to win. Obviously, she ends up winning against Tyler anyway, but if it was her against Angela, she wins 9 to, I guess it's probably 8 to 1, but either way, she wins by a larger majority than she does against Tyler. Again, she played this, like, loyal game, which, in my opinion, loyalty in Big Brother is essentially idiocy. And same thing with Survivor. I really, to be honest, I think in life too, in certain situations. Again, I mean, I'm talking about, like, if someone is going down, then why fucking follow them? I mean, this is the best thing. If Casey picking a final 2, and that person, like, if she picked Devin, like, if this was BB16, she was in BB16, she picked Devin as her final 2. Devin goes fucking crazy. She goes down the fucking ship there. She's staying by him the entire fucking time. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah. Yeah, I really think, like, and also, I mean, again, Scotty's vote is fucking ridiculous. Again, he has every right to vote for Casey. But the fact that he's, like, lying to the public about why he voted for Casey is what's really irritating. Like, the fact that he won't admit that he doesn't even need to admit that he's bitter. He just needs to say, oh yeah, I didn't want to vote for Tyler. Or, like, hey, Tyler, like, really pissed me off with him faking Final 2, which, by the way, they didn't have a real Final 2. But either way, I mean, like, again, like, everything, like, the thing that's so weird is that it's as if Tyler's plan worked way too well. It's like his Operation, what was it? Scotty's my best friend. It's like it worked too well to the point where Scotty believed that they had a deal when they never had a fucking deal. I mean, they had a deal at the beginning with Swaggy where they had a final 3 called The Core. But after that, they never had any other deal the entire season. Yet it's because of this plan, which again is a masterful plan. In any like season filled with people that are able to vote for who played the hardest, this is a masterful fucking move. I mean, again, it didn't work. Again, it worked out better than what Tyler thought it would. Like, again, like the effects of it are not what Tyler intended. So again, I'm not going to give him full credit for that, obviously. But I think with Big Brother players going forward, I think this is definitely a move that should be utilized. Like, if I ever get on Big Brother, this is something I'm definitely going to try, is to go around, have a person that, like, essentially, because what Tyler did here with Operation Make Scotty My Best Friend is that the initial plan was to have it so that if Tyler had used the veto on Rachel or Brett during the Bailey week, that she would replace one of them with Scotty, thinking, hey, fuck you, Tyler, I'm going to put your best friend on the block. But the effects of this instead were that Bailey went to Scotty and said, hey, Tyler just told me you're his best friend. He feels really good about you. And this made Scotty think, hey, I'm really good with Tyler. That's awesome. So it's like, again, and that made Scotty never really worry about Tyler from that point on. And again, this is also something that Tyler did with Bailey as well. He told Caitlyn, I'm feeling great about Bailey. What did Caitlyn do? Went to Bailey and said, hey, Tyler just told me he's great with you. And that's why one of the reasons why she never even thought about putting him up on the week when she was HOH. And part of the reason why she said, oh, you're a wounded bird, I'm not going to do that to you, all that bullshit. Again, it's a masterful move. The problem is that it worked too well with the Scotty part of it. And it got him upset. And again, I wish he would admit that this is what happened, but it doesn't seem like he wants to. Instead, he's saying, Casey won the final HOH, that's why I voted for her. What fucking bullshit. Like, real, what a fucking bullshit excuse. And again, Sam's vote, I mean, to be honest, it's Sam. I mean, like, she voted for Casey because Casey needed the money more. Again, it's fucking dumb, but whatever, fine. You're Sam, you're an idiot anyway. Who else's vote? I mean, again, Bailey almost flipped her vote. Decided not to still. So, I mean, whatever. Again, I have no problem with Bailey's vote. I think Bailey 100% voted for who she thought played the better game. Rockstar, again, voted for her political agenda. Whatever. Again, very anti that as well, but whatever. I mean, she's going to do what she's going to do. Kind of similarly to Sam, as like Rockstar's kind of an idiot anyway. And then Fessy. Again, Fessy, I'm pretty sure if they were allowed, because the thing is, the jury, if you don't know, once the jury is at the round table, which takes place a few days before the finale, like 3 or 4 days before the finale, I forgot when. I think it was over the weekend, right? It was like Sunday or so. So yeah, like 3 or 4 days before the finale. After that, they do not go back to the jury house. So Angela never gets to go to the jury house for one. And also, this is filmed on the CBS lot, by the way, not in the jury house. But instead, they get sent to a hotel and spend the next 3 days by themselves. Which, I think this is what hurt Tyler's game. I think this is what really... Because again, Haley supposedly really realized that, hey, maybe Tyler should win this game after the jury roundtable. And then by the time they got to the jury speeches, she 100% flipped. If Fessy was able to know about this, I think Fessy would have flipped as well. And I think Haley would have flipped as well if she was given more time to think. This is our problem with the too. All this fucking wasted time they did. One with the fucking swaggy bullshit engagement. 2 with the fucking 8 new HOH competition I did, which by the way, I've always said that I am pro a non-completely random final HOH, but this one just took way too fucking long. Like, I mean, they played the video clips and everything. It just wasted so much time. And I don't get why parts 1 and 2 can't just be in the fucking Sunday episode. Why fucking even make a recap episode? Just do parts 1 and 2 there. Have part 3 on the finale episode. Give more time for jury questioning questioning, have more of a reunion show. Why not just do fucking that? Like, literally, I haven't seen a single fan that's like, hey, I don't want a reunion show or anything. Like, every single time I look on Twitter, it's people complaining about like, oh, why didn't we get a reunion show? Why didn't we get a level 6 package? Why didn't we get to talk to Caitlyn? Why didn't we do all this other bullshit? Talk to Steve. It's like, I don't get why they're not doing these things. And to be honest, it makes for a better product too. Who the fuck wants a fucking recap? I get the reasoning of why they do part 1 and 2 in the finale episode, because they're thinking, hey, we need a lot of action for this finale episode. We need stuff to be going on. We need intrigue. It's like, no one gives a fucking shit about part 1 and 2. Like, really? Fuck me. All right, we're going into 50. We're at 50 minutes now. We're gonna end the episode here. I ranted for what, like almost 30 minutes now? I guess 22 minutes. But yeah, we're done. Yay. We finished Unity. Next up is Syndicate. We will do that tomorrow. Probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll definitely start tomorrow. Again, the goal of Syndicate would be to finish it by Saturday. I mean, not the goal, but just what I expect is to finish it by Saturday. And then, Origins, I don't know how long it'll take. Again, it's all really determined also by when I decide to do the final, when I decide to do the project I have to do, because that's probably going to take a while. But either way, we're done with Unity. Next up is Syndicate. Thank you for watching.